Yo guys, what is going on? Rage here, and we have war number 2 of season 45. That's DSVG versus Jedi Assassins, and we're rolling with the big guy. We've got Kingpin and his full trinity of Hood and Mr. Sinister, and like most wars where I use Kingpin, I'm basically just showing you how it's impossible to die with this guy. We're starting off here on path number 9, node 9. That's a hazard shift vision Aarkus with power efficiency. And obviously the big issue here is going to be the power gain. So we want to make sure that we have that invul, that greater defense boost, so that if we have to tank a special 3, we're good to go. And the good thing about Kingpin here is he shrugs the debuffs. The bad thing about Kingpin here is when you have Sinister synergy, he's going to place power locks on him, and when you place power locks on Vision Aarkus, he gains more power gain buffs, and he also shrugs your power lock, so that's not good. You're not controlling power in this fight at all. And there, obviously, we lost our invul, also not good. I mean, this is shaping up to be a really good fight, right? Well, here we realize that he's going to throw a special 3, because there's no way he's going to bait this out. So we're going to go for it. We're going to throw that degen on him from special 1. That's going to severely reduce his attack. Here we charge the heavy. That gave us an unstoppable, which actually gives us a big physical resistance. So physical resistance plus the degen attack reduction plus our greater defense boost for the special 3s. We're tanking it, man. We're tanking it. We've got a 10% health loss from that special 3. So yeah, I mean, there was no way to lose this fight if we had all that stuff in plan and we made sure that we executed it properly. And that's the key, man. You just got to make sure that if you have these plans, you got to also have backup plans, because nothing ever goes to plan. Like it never does. I mean, it never does for me. It might for you, but it never does for me. So I make sure I have those backup plans. Here we have a node 18 Mephisto. It's the second fight on path number 9. I unfortunately forgot to record it. I did finish that fight with 95% health, though, I think. That's what you're going to believe anyway, because, I mean, why wouldn't you? But yeah, I believe it was 95% health. It was essentially just me power locking him after his special, so that controlled power, and I just had to make sure I avoided the aura of incinerate, and it was good to go. Pretty simple fight, to be honest. And now we're going to zoom over to path number 6. We have a Quicksilver on node 33. Big thing here is if he gets a special 2, it's going to suck if we block it, because he's going to get a lot of prowess, and if he gets 3 or more prowess, he's going to go unblockable, and prowess and unblockable specials that you're getting hit with really sucks. So the main thing here is just try to keep the special ones, try to bait them, but obviously Quicksilver doesn't want to bait those special ones, because I mean, why would he? So we're just going to do our best here, and obviously our best is not good enough, and we get hit. We get hit right there. Yeah. And yeah, great, good stuff. So we realize he's a special 2 now. Obviously, we've just got to go for it, because if he throws that and I end up blocking it because I may or may not dex it, it's going to suck. It's going to hit real hard. So we're just going to go for it here. We trigger the evade. We go for the special 3. The special 3 is going to hit really hard, especially with that overpower buff. And it's also going to stun him like a long time. And we're just going to run in there while he's stunned. We're going to just start pummeling him, and he's dead. I mean, the relic was there too if I needed it. I didn't really need it, but he's dead. So backup plans, gotta have them. They're coming in handy this war, that's for sure. And thank God it's that hard to kill Kingpin, because it's the only way I'm staying in it. And here we have the big one. We have an Ascended Hulkling on node 45. That's Hazard Shift, Bleed Shock, and Conflictor. And I'd be lying to you if I told you this was the greatest Kingpin matchup in the world. It really isn't. But you know it's Kingpin and it's Hazard Shift. There's no reason he can't work for it. And he does pretty well for it. It's just a longer fight than usual. But we have a good strat for it. And the strat is this. We're going to give Hulkling some power. We're going to get him to that special 1 and special 2. And he's going to throw it. And when he throws his special, it's going to place a power lock debuff on Hulkling. Like right there. And that's great, because it's going to trigger Conflictor, and that's our window. Now we can throw our special and place a degen on Hulkling. And that's what we're going to do the whole fight. We're just going to trade those specials so I can always make sure that I can throw my Degen on Hulkling and keep it on him. The reason why we keep the Degen on Hulkling, as well as many other opponents when using Kingpin, is because we want to make sure that if we screw up, we don't die. Obviously, that's the goal, right? If you screw up, you want to make sure you don't die. And that's what's really great about Kingpin and my favorite part about Kingpin, and why you always see me spamming special ones when I use Kingpin. It's because even though he has the really big health and the willpower healing through his rage debuffs, the real big thing about Kingpin and why he is so dang tanky is that Degen. Because the Degen actually halves the attack rating of the opponent. It halves it, which is awesome, because if you get hit, it barely tickles. And that's why we do it. That's why we make sure the Degen stays on him, just because, you know, we love getting hit in the face. We love doing that when we use Kingpin, obviously. I mean, it seems like that's all I do when I use Kingpin, but we always come out alive, and that's because he's just so brilliantly made. He's one of my favorite champs in the game. He's so busted. I mean, there's a reason why he's banned pretty much every other season in War, because it's really hard to die with the dude. But yeah, that's basically all I have for this fight. And I'm just going to trade specials with Hulkling and throw my Degen on him. And 12 specials later, he finally dies. Yeah, I counted. 12 specials. That's how many it took. And down goes Hulkling. Yeah, so like, not the best matchup for Kingpin, but you know it's hazard shift, so he's definitely going to work there. It just takes a little bit longer than usual. But we finished that fight with a full yellow bar. It's really all you can ask for. Unfortunately, though, we did end up losing this war to Jedi Assassins 14-6. They put up a pretty solid war, but unfortunately we did not. And I'm not really sure where they all came from, to be honest, but you know it is what it is. We're just going to move on and focus on the next war. And that's going to do it for this one, guys. I really do appreciate you all being here. I just want to take a moment and say thanks again for all the likes, the comments, and subscribes that I've already gotten on the channel. If you haven't done so already, I'd love some more of those. If you have, you're beautiful. Thank you so much. Keep raging on, dudes. See ya.